Alright, we gotta get this started. Ah, Stellaris music. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. I like it. Ah, that one was Infinite Being. Very nice. Anyway, just in case Twitch does actually decide to claim that for copyright infringement, I don't think it will, because Paradox doesn't usually have music bots going around, but just in case, we gotta wait a little bit to make sure it doesn't actually mute the stream in the archive. But first things first, let me just go ahead and see if everything's looking okay. Let's bring this up. Okay, there we go. If I click here, come on, where's the sound? Did I mute it? Hold on. I think I muted. There we go. Ah. Ur-Quan Masters HD. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? We got a couple of minutes before we kick things off officially. Ah, I remembered to turn my light on. Look at that. I sometimes forget that. If I stretch my arm back and it doesn't turn white like this, it means I forgot my light. Massive Orion 2, one of my all-time favorite games. Yes, this is Space Week. Today is Ur-Quan Masters HD, which is a community-made mod or remake of Star Control 2. Massive Orion 2 is tomorrow. And then, so basically what we're doing is we're doing one old adventure space game, one old 4X space game, and then a new adventure and a new 4X, both space games, to sort of compare, to see how things have changed, right? So we're doing Ur-Quan Masters HD, which is an old adventure, which is going to compare to Everspace, which will be on Wednesday. Everspace on Wednesday. And then we're going to do Massive Orion 2 tomorrow, which is a 4X, comparing it to Stellaris on Thursday. And CW just subscribed for 4 months in a row. Ah, thank you, CW. It sort of stops the music. Is that? Oh, it doesn't actually show on the stream. It's playing the credits now, but you don't actually see it here. Oh, we'll just let this music play anyway. It's a bit of a change. Ryu versus Jakio says, you think the old games will win? Well, probably. Probably. We are a nostalgia channel first and foremost. Revi, welcome to the stream. Very random user, thank you for coming. Fame Master, Telefair. Telefair says in Massive Orion 2, save often, use the hotkey. That game was very unstable on Windows, don't know if modern version is any better. I haven't had any problems. I got it off GOG. They might have stabilized it a little bit. But in both these old games, you gotta save often because you can just die. You can just die straight up. Not entirely sure, but it seems the makers of this game is a fan of the color red. Ooh, there's a lot of red in Ur-Quan Masters. Ryu vs. Jakio says, GOG version worked perfect for me. Fantastic. Good to know. I haven't played these games before. I've only played like a couple hours to make sure things are working. Anyway, music sounds a bit loud, so I'm gonna drop the volume a little bit. Maybe down to here. That sounds a bit better? How's that for you guys? That sounds a bit better? It's always hard to get the volume levels just right, because on some like desktop speakers, maybe the game sounds a little too quiet, but if you like play the video on your phone, the background sounds just become much louder. Everything sort of evens out when your speakers aren't so good. So I don't want people with bad speakers to not be able to hear what I'm saying. Anyway, before we get started, if there is the ability to name anything in these space games, which usually there is, first rule is my name is Gamerzak, so if there's like a name for myself, I'm using Gamerzak. If there is a name for the primary ship or the primary something, I'm gonna use Zakalite, because we are all... Ooh, don't knock the mic while I'm trying to show off my chest here. Ooh, we are all Zakalites in this stream. Banned from Twitch. Indecent exposure. So I will go Zakalite for any sort of name for something, like maybe the primary ship will be the Zakalite. And if there is any name for a homeworld, the first planet we use, I'm calling it Dwellment, because that's a name I've used since a long time ago for things, and I just like using it. Dwellment. It just came to me one day, and it sounds cool, right? Dwellment. It's like a place where you dwell, so you're home, and mend, so you fix it. It's like, it's cool, right? Cool, right? Anyway, besides those 3 names, I will be taking names from Twitch subs, which I'm pointing at a notepad document, by the way, from Twitch subs and Patreon supporters. For the interest of privacy, because on Patreon they use their real names, I'll only be using the first name, but for Twitch subs, it's usually nicknames. So I'm just going to give a quick shout out to everyone. Twitch subs right now: Chaos Fang, Super Sajuk, Ben J 2005, Doyle Raymond, Andy Bowie, Rahul SCJS5563, Xiao Pew Pew, Clerken, Alert VS, Jafarmon, Flizzy Duck, The Scrooge FB446, Bake 9957, Ushur, Grande Camelo, Dizzy D666, Merlin 3746, Sylvesamaz 1000 Pumas, MDK Ramster, Coconut 81, Very Random User, Transmitter Rhyme, Chaching 888, MB Carnot, Lord Danom, Stefan Kami, Hubbyram Dani, Joff Gob, M Delar, Knufi 131, Dark Velvet 55, Eplectic Wolf, Pharaoh himself, and Dargain. Those are all the Twitch subs right now. And patrons, I'm just going to call out your first names here for privacy reasons. If you guys want me to call you something else, let me know. You can message me privately wherever, and I'll change your patron name to your nickname. Luke, Doyle, Matthias, David, Victor, Sajuk again, Sean, Jose, Mirkow76, Krish, Matanda, Martins, Kid, Kizbali, I Love Comics, Steven, Maxian, Krister KD, The Kampung Nerd, Lucas, Dara, Peter, Bolt Sketches, Onur, Andrew, George with a J, Guy or Guy, Mona, Armando, Matthias. Are there 2 Matthias? There's 2 Matthiases. Glenn and Dean. There we go. If you have subscribed on both, well, I guess I'll be calling your name twice. Anyway, my glasses are smudgy. And again, Twitch dashboard is messing up. It's not telling me how many people are online. Twitch, come on. Don't do this to me. I need to know how many people are watching right now. Matthias 1 and 2. But thing is, I don't know which one's 1, which one's 2. Smudgy glasses. Let me just 40? Okay. Thank you, Clerken. 40 people are watching right now. Sajuk says, I constantly get the offline status. Yeah, it keeps telling me I'm offline, so it worries me. But if you guys don't say much in chat, then I'm guessing it's okay. How's that? Much better. We want to see space clear as crystal. Anyway, I think... Get out of that. Is the display not updating? Let me try change window. No, that's not working. This has to happen now, doesn't it? Let me just try capture another. Let's see, window capture. Ur-Quan. Let's try set up a new capture here. Ur-Quan Masters, yep. Is that updating now? I think I have to restart the game. Let me just turn this old one back on. Let me quit the game. I think the credits screen messes up the display. It's running in, I don't know what it's running in on, actually. Share desktop. Okay, let me just put this to pin it to the taskbar in case of anything. Oh, don't mind that. You gotta run it in administrator mode. There's my notepad document for the plan of today. And that's not loading properly. Let's try it now. Nope. What is going on with this? Jeez. Let me try. Quit that. It was working earlier, I promise you. Let me try this. Let me try that. Let me try this. Launch this. Let's try that again. There's a bit of my desktop. Let's drag this over. Let's see if we can get it running. Come on, this worked perfectly earlier. Why? Why now? Fine. I'm gonna have to do a desktop capture. This is always a little uncomfortable. Or maybe I'll try a different type of capture. Let me try game capture. Ur-Quan. Let's try capture a specific window. Ur-Quan masters. No? Game capture doesn't work? Come on, this worked perfectly just now. You guys saw it just now. It was working fine. Fine. Let me do this. Why is this messed up? Let me go to properties. No? Why does the display freeze like that? Fine, let me just try capture a new... I don't want to display capture, where is it? Let me try this. No, that's still not working. Nope, okay. Let's get rid of that. Then we will go for display capture, and we will do this, but we will crop it. Let's put my face on it. There's a list of subscribers right there. Let me just, don't worry, don't mind this, this is just technical stuff. Filters, then we need to crop it. Crop, yes. Now let's try get this right. By 20, no, by 400's a bit much, 300's a bit much, 200, 250, 290, 290. I think that's about right. Then top, oh, you can just use arrow keys here. Let's crop that out. Then from the right, let's crop this. We get to watch the the credits then. Old games and community-made games are always a little tricky. Let me just, I think that's just about right. And then crop the bottom here. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, by the way. How's that look? Transform. Fit to screen. I think there's a little bit more to crop from the bottom, right? Jafar Mon just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna try and get this. What is this? Display capture, filter, the crop. I think the bottom needs to crop a little bit more. Can I get back to that old screen? I think that should be just about right. I think that's right. A bit more from the right and top, right? And a bit on the left. It's hard to see at this scale. Crop a bit more on the left, crop a bit more on the top, crop a bit more on the right. Okay, can you guys see anything you shouldn't be seeing around the edges? I think the left side is a bit more, right? Left. That looks good. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, very nice. Alright, I'm just catching up with chat right now. Looks good, looks good, looks perfect. Ah, perfect. Fantastic. We got it. We got it working. And there we go. So, keyboard input only. And I think if I have this open, I can't, might not be able to control OBS from here. So I gotta do some little tricks here and there. Ah! Have I mentioned anything about giveaways on Discord? Yeah, we got a giveaway bot, which will be set up. Actually, it's already set up. We just gotta launch it. Ah. Skylord Dadam 1 says, can you crop the guy in the bottom right? Nope, I'm here to stay. This is my stream, I get to do what I want. Skylord, you're gonna have to deal with me. And my fancy coffee mug. So don't worry about this. We can just do that. And we can get this started officially, I think. Sounds okay? Sounds okay? Hopefully sounds okay. Let me just make sure that this all looks okay. If I go to setup, you guys see what I'm seeing? Yep. Quit setup. Okay, let's get this started, shall we? Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome to Space Week! And did you know I didn't actually know this week was Shark Week? I just wanted to do a Space Week, and turns out it coincides with Shark Week, so I don't cover sharks on my channel, but I can cover space and space games. And this week, we're playing through 4 space games, 2 old adventures and, 2 adventures, 2 4Xs, 2 of them are old, 2 of them are new, and today what we have here is Ur-Quan Masters HD, an old space adventure, which is a fan-made remake of Star Control 2. And tomorrow we've got Mass of Orion 2, which is a 4X that's old, and then on Wednesday we're going to Everspace to compare it to this, because it's a new space adventure, and on Thursday we've got Stellaris for a new Space 4X. And I'm hyped. I haven't played any of these games properly. This is keyboard input only. And as far as I know, everything should be looking well. It should look and play fine and nice. And just as a note, if there is the opportunity to name anything, I'm gonna be GamerZack. The capital ship's gonna be Zacholite because we are all Zacholites here. Let me just get that logo right there on the screen there. Yes. Every one of you are Zacholites, and if there's a home planet to name, I'm calling it Dwellmend, because Dwellmend is a name that I just always use, and it sounds cool, right? Dwellmend, you fix your home, that sort of thing. And after that, any names will be taken from Twitch subs, which I've got a list over here on the notepad document, and Patreon supporters. Sounds good, sounds good. Now, I have not watched the intro of this game. I've just sort of skipped it into the game and gone through a bit of the tutorial and things like that. And we'll see. All I know right now of this game is I should not leave the first solar system, our home world solar system, until I've done everything possible. Otherwise, you just die. And also, controls are very confusing. So I might not know the proper controls. If you guys know and I ask, do let me know. Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead and start a new game and kick off Space Week officially. IFL, Interstellar Frenzy League. The Ur-Quan Masters, yes. Based on the source code of Star Control 2, Star Control is trademark of Stardock, originally created by Fred Ford and Paul Reich III, set free into the open source community in 2002, enhanced in 2012. There were many great battles. Oof. Earth and her partners in the Alliance of Free Stars, against the evil Ur-Quan and its hierarchy of battle thralls. And the Ur-Quan were winning. Meanwhile, on the edge of the known frontier, an amazing discovery was made. Far beneath the surface of an unexplored alien world, a huge underground city, filled with the technological wonders of an advanced alien race, the Precursors, who vanished 1,000 centuries ago. But then, the main Ur-Quan fleet broke through the Alliance's defensive line, isolating the planet, stranding the scientists 100 light years away from Earth. Oof, this music's epic. They waited, hopefully, for a rescue vessel, which never came. "20 years have passed. We, the survivors of the research mission, have colonized this world. We continued our investigation of the underground city. And we have discovered its purpose. It is a factory. A factory for building starships. Yes, yes. But there aren't enough materials to make a complete vessel. We can finish only the skeleton of one starship. But that must be enough. Because you must captain the vessel. And return to Earth. Sounds like a plan. To travel the great distance, you must push through into hyperspace. That looks painful. Find out what has happened over these many years. Tell Earth of our plight. And if the war with the Ur-Quan still rages, it's only been 20 years. For spacefaring civilizations, 20 years is not long. Fight for Earth and the Alliance as well as you can. Ooh, Captain, what is your name? I am Gamerzak. What is the name of your flagship? It is the Zakalite. Named after you guys. That's spelt correctly? Yep. There we go. Gamerzak of the Zakalite. And game has started. Alright, let's get things going. I'm gonna be going for about 2 hours today. And we'll see how far we can go. Now first things first, we're gonna have to visit Earth. I've only played this really early bit. After that, not so much. Just to learn the controls and stuff. Here we go. Visiting Earth and the Ur-Quan.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of the Ur-Quan. You are trespassing within Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Ur-Quan. Disobedience will be punished.
The Ur-Quan sounds like he needs an inhaler. I didn't notice before how much he breathes in. You know, he's like, disobedience will be punished. What's it about breathing and being evil? Alec246 asks, curious if Zack will become an evil emperor. Can you become an evil emperor in this? That sounds tempting. Anyway, let's go visit that little space station there. That looks human, doesn't it?
Attention unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Our hyperwave broadcast extremely weak. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
Now, I don't know what alignment I'm gonna be in this game or what choices I'm gonna make, but I'm just gonna pick whatever sounds fun to do, right? So let's see. No, this is the Starship Zakalite. This is the resupply vessel. What do you need resupplied? Save planet, hierarchy, resupply vessel. What is going on here?
Look, I don't know who you are or why you're here, but right now the only thing I'm worried about is saving the lives of 1,900 men and women aboard this starbase, and right now you're our only hope. I can't keep the transmitter on too much longer. We need the power for heat and air, so if you don't have any radioactives on board your vessel, please get some and bring them back here before it's too late.
Alright. Where can we find the radioactive elements you need?
The fastest way to get radioactives in this system would be to land on Mercury and scour the surface for deposits of radioactive elements. But be careful. Mercury is a pretty inhospitable place. Watch out for earthquakes and those high temperature areas.
We will leave now to find the elements you require.
Thanks. I'll make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Not even a bit. Not even a bit. Anyway, Mercury, that's closer to the sun. So let's head on over this way. Based on the curvature of the orbit, it is this way. The ship's really slow. As far as I understand, you can upgrade pretty much everything to do with your ship. Mercury, it's right there. I'm not sure why the orbit of Mercury is red. Can anyone tell me why that is? This is Mercury, right? I haven't messed up my basic astronomy. We'll find out soon. A little bit later. I missed it. Jeez, controlling this is so difficult. Mercury, yes. I didn't embarrass myself. Anyway, I have tested out some of these mechanics. We do have to scan the planet first. Just auto-scan, shows everything. So we're here to collect radioactive materials. And I'm guessing it's those big glowing ones. So let's dispatch our collector dude down to there. And I think we should collect those other colored ones if possible. And there are, like, earthquakes and stuff as well. Uranium, that sounds good. Vanadium, I don't know what those are. Do we get hit with those earthquakes? Oh, I think we're full. Let's hop on back here. Does it use fuel to do this? What is the cost of sending these ships down? It does cost 1 fuel to do this. Okay, so we gotta be careful not to overdo this. Sulfur. Silver. Nickel. Okay, that's fine. 2 trips should be fine. No, we should strip it, right? Let's grab these colored ones. There is the colored legend on the right here. So purple's the most important? Ooh, jeez. We almost died. I think we're done. Exit menu. Let's go back to navigate. I think we're done. Almost died there. Now let's head back. We got the radioactive materials. Let's try not lose our landers. By the way, this game, it is super easy to just lose. Right? And is it possible to just save the game here? Save game? Yes, there. Zakalite. So just to make sure, that is there, right? Yes. Just to show you how quickly it is to lose. Before completing this, I'm just going to leave the solar system to show you why I've been told not to leave the solar system. If I just head on out. Watch what happens when we enter hyperspace. So I could navigate hyperspace here, but if I hang around too long, something should come get us. I mean, basically, our fuel is draining. You can see up there above me, fuel is draining. And if I just wait here, usually, I've tried this before, usually something comes for us. Here he comes, here he comes. An encounter. So, let's try converse with this encounter.
We come in peace.
We come in peace. We are from Earth on a mission of peace.
This is Probe 2418-B. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
That doesn't sound good. And then you enter combat. and this is your starting ship and weapon. I'm trying my best to shoot it. This is the fastest we can turn, by the way.
Energize.
It came from the back. Jeez, come on. I want to hit it once. Have I hit it once? Come on. Walk in. Just fly in front of me. Fly in front of me. Come on. Just once. Got it. Yes, I hit it once. I might have hit it twice actually, and we're dead. GG. Game over. That's it. Game over. So now you know why not to leave the solar system until you are ready. Anyway, let's load this back. We're just gonna deposit the radioactive material, shall we? Yes, that seems like a good idea. By the way, let's have a look at Earth. It's sort of redder than you would remember. Let's go have a look. It is February 22nd, 2155. Let's have a look at Earth. This is Earth right now. Can we scan? No, we can't scan. Can't dispatch. Can't scan anything. Star map? What is this? Oh, that's where we are. I wonder if this galaxy is accurate. Is this star map accurate? I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Is this like an accurate map based on like what we actually know? Manifest, cargo, devices, roster. No, we don't need to know that. So we can't do anything with Earth right now. So the ultimate goal is to defeat the Ur-Quan and free Earth. But let's give that captain dude. Come on, I totally hit that. Turn around. Fly back this way, please. Try and get it right this time. Yeah, there we go.
Did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores?
Yes, we are ready to transfer. What will you give us in exchange for the radioactive? No, not yet, not yet. We need some friends.
We're initiating transfer of radioactive, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores... There, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain?
I am Captain Gamezak of the Starship Zakalite. We are the survivors of a Star Control science research team to the Vela star system.
Star Control science mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward Front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Vela, I would have heard about it.
The mission was highly... This sounds very believable, doesn't it? The mission was highly secret.
You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Vela star system, yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain, if you say it's true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying? And why are you here? What do you want from us?
That huge alien starship? Huh. Well, we have returned to Earth to give you the technological secrets of the precursors and to help you fight the hierarchy. That's our objective.
Fight the Ur-Quan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead. Though day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down. But over the years I spent so much of my time struggling, down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means to be free, to hate our Ur-Quan masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years. Captain, your offer is intriguing. It's tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war. But consider the consequences if you should fail. The Ur-Quan won't just punish us here on the station, they'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well. Before I commit this station to helping you attack the Ur-Quan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what it takes to oppose the hierarchy. I'll make you a deal. If you can eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer.
Destroy an alien base? That sounds good. What details can you give us about the base on the moon? Let's not go in blind.
After the Ur-Quan erected the slave shield around the Earth and established this space station, they decided to leave a contingent of combat ships close to the Earth to keep watch on our planet and confirm that they were obeying the Ur-Quan slave laws. I'm certain they're still out there on the surface of the moon because we can pick up a constant stream of alien broadcasts.
Alright, we shall go now and neutralize the base.
Be careful, Captain. There are probably a dozen Spathia looters and Ilrath Avengers down there on the lunar surface. I don't know why they haven't come after you yet, but when they do, you'd better have your weapons armed and your thrusters burning hot.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go to the moon. Fly me to the moon. And with that was easy. Well, let's scan this first. Auto scan. Ooh, that's something different. Biological scan. So that was an energy scan, right? So I assume we should be checking out this thing. We've got 7 fuel, so let's just drop on down. So that's the base there. Hello? Report from surface. We have discovered an alien base and have explored its interior. The installation must have been abandoned many years ago, but great care has been taken to make it appear active. Life support systems are functioning, fusion generators are at full output, and robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the lunar surface, bulldozing moon dust into random piles. In addition, we have found the installation's hyperwave locked in transmit mode, endlessly playing the same alien recording. Although we cannot translate the message, our Xenotech ensign Rigby believes the message is some kind of alert or Mayday broadcast. The base is filled with useful materials and equipment. We'll scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. Huh. So the message is a Mayday broadcast. So this was kind of intentional but kind of not intentional? Alright, well we get a bunch of stuff there, but I think I'm gonna go back down and collect things up. And I think this little lander can actually shoot, and the controls for... Yes. We're gonna trash them. We were instructed to wipe this place out, so... Let's grab a bit of iron. Let's grab a bit of calcium. Let's destroy these dudes. Oh, aluminium. Got that. Fantastic. Let's grab those. Yeah, 2 for 1. Now we'll clean out things as much as possible. I don't know if what I'm doing is bad. Is this bad? Are these guys useful in the future? I have no idea. Oh, we're full. I don't know if that's bad, but we did it. Exit menu, let's go back, navigate. We don't need to go back for those last 2 things. But we cleared out that base, so let's fly on back here. That should hit, right? There we go.
Have you dealt with the base yet?
We attacked the moon base and completely destroyed the enemy. That is not a lie. That is not a lie.
You fought them, Captain? I hope you didn't suffer serious casualties.
Oh yes, it was a very vicious fight.
I'm delighted to hear it, Captain. I wish I could have been there. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
Wait for point-blank range. What I do know about this...
The fetid breath of the Dark Twin Kazan, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Ur-Quan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Humans are prey animals, weak and helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Ur-Quan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses.
I love his enthusiasm on human. Huh. Where the hell did you come from? I don't know what the other options are, but I'm saying that.
Since you will soon be dead, I will gladly explain. We have spent many years gleefully preying on the Pakunka. They are a pitiful, easily killed species. And we would have continued in this divine worship of Dogar and Kazon, but we required additional crew members and repairs to our cloaking device. So we departed the Jiglass constellation and set course for home. But before we had reached our region of space, we detected the passage of a nearby vessel, the Ur-Quan drone. It informed us about you, so here we are. And now, you die!
I love how... I think this game originally was 1992, and they totally just took the mickey out of, since you're about to die, I will gladly explain. Well, I guess we're taking our main ship here, and I think controls are the same. Captain did say wait for point blank range. Did it. We actually lost half our health there. Jeez, that was dangerous.
What a beautiful sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. I guess you've shown that you can handle yourself in battle, Captain. So my last reservation about helping you has been dissolved. I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Ur-Quan. We may get our atoms rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain, we're going to try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain?
Can someone in chat tell me, is this voice acting from the community-made remake, or was this voice acting in the original game? Because this voice acting is hilariously brilliant. I love it. I love how it sounds. So anyone who played this back in 92 or in the 90s, did it have voice acting? Did it have voice acting? Because this is great. This is awesome. Then, Commander, we'll proceed to kick some major alien butt.
Yes, Captain. We'll do just that. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming it. So, what will it be?
Infinite Oregano says it's from the original 3DO version. PC version did not have voice. So it is original, but it was a second version of the game. Right. Anyway, the new alliance of free stars, the concordance of alien nations, the United Federations of Worlds, the Empire of Gamerzak.
Well, you're the one with the big starship. So be it. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so let's get to work.
Did it. I think that counts as mission 1 complete.
I have good news to report, Captain. We have successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into our fabricator system, and as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers rigged up some for you and each of your escorts. Now, you should be able to escape from a bad situation with the touch of a button. But there is a cost, however. The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet. Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions how this starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask.
Alright, so what I do know is this is basically the tutorial part, right? And you can ask him about anything, and I've seen like a video of this portion, and he pretty much, let's offload our minerals first. So we started with 2,000.
The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Ur-Quan.
Fantastic. And before proceeding, I need some additional background information.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
So he'll explain everything. I don't need to know about the facilities. Here. This part, he'll actually tell you what we're supposed to do. I would like your input on how we can defeat the Ur-Quan.
Can you be more specific?
If you're in my shoes, what would you do now?
Let's see. You need to build up and balance the strength of your flagship. I would add thrusters up to, say, 5 or 6. Speed is essential in combat, but it would also pay off over the long haul in hyperspace. And if you prefer to avoid confrontation, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I would add turning jets for increased maneuverability. I would add enough weapons to defend yourself if you're caught without escort ships. You need more crew, at least 50 to make productive voyages into space. You need additional fuel, at least 50 units. Your weapons will be underpowered in combat if you don't have at least 1 dynamo. Use the resource units you have accumulated to improve your flagship.
I don't have a pen with me. Jeez, these old games, you gotta write stuff down. Fine, I'll write it in the notepad document. So what did he say? 6 thrusters, 50 crew. What else did he say? 6 thrusters, 50 crew, was it 50 fuel? Jeez, I should have written that down. Someone remind me in chat. But okay, that's basically what we have to do. That's
what else can I tell you?
And I do not require additional information.
Fine. Is there anything else you need?
You know what? Let's.
What do you need to know?
Let's hear about some historical data before we go.
What aspect of history, Captain?
Other starfaring races. That's probably important, right? War against a hierarchy, ancient galactic history. I just need to know about the other races I meet out there.
Which group of aliens?
Geez, how many? Who is alliance? Who is hierarchy? That's sort of important, right?
Okay. Which race?
Jeez. Okay, I'm. That's enough. That's
what
enough.
Other
that's
group
too.
Of aliens are you interested in?
That's too much. That's too much. I'll figure it out. Coot 970 says 1 dynamo. Really? 1 dynamo? Okay. 1 dynamo. So these are the things we pretty much need. Sufficient.
Would you like information on any other aspect of history?
No, that's too. It's too much. It's
anything
too much.
else?
He's an encyclopedia. I do.
Fine. Is there anything else you need?
Goodbye, Commander.
Bring back lots of minerals, Captain.
Weapon, yes. I'm sure we need a weapon. So he says bring back lots of minerals. Let's outfit Starship. So this part's a little confusing. I'm not too sure about this. So, fuel. So we can up our fuel. Fuel is relatively cheap. I guess we need fuel for everything. So I'm just going to go up to 50 fuel straight away. Module. So we got fuel tank. I don't know how much. I don't think we need more fuel tanks. What is this? Crew pod. Do we need a more crew pod? Storage bay. He said thrusters. I think thrusters go on antimatter thruster. Yes. So I think we just fill up thrusters first, right? He said 5 or 6. How many do we have now? We have 4 now. We can go straight to 5. We could go straight to 6. What goes here? Turning jets. No, I think we go for thrusters first. We've got 5 now. I think we'll go for 6 straight away. Can I move these? Wait, I just took one off. Oh, did it just sell it back? Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So just to check, I need to learn this. Does taking something off give us all the money back? It does. Okay. So we can just refit things as we see fit. Crew pod. Storage bay. Can we get another... No, we can't afford another storage bay. Fuel tank, dynamo unit, crew pod. So we need a dynamo unit, which is 2,000. How do we get more crew? Module, game, exit menu. Where do we get crew from? Is it in the shipyard? Crew. Oh, like that, right. And I think, from what I know, is that if we take more crew out of the starship, out of his starship, the less things, the more expensive things become there. So let's get 50 crew, as you said. So we got 50 fuel, 50 crew, 6 thrusters, and we're gonna have to save up for a dynamo. That looks good. And also, just to check, where do weapons go? Module. Where do we put weapons? Is that... Oh, these are iron bolt gun. Can we... So it costs 2,000. Can I just... So we can just... Do I want to keep the iron bolt gun? I think I keep the iron bolt gun just in case, right? Just in case. Exit menu. Depart starbase. Let's loot this solar system. We'll go to the next planet. Venus is a hellhole, so let's not go there. I know my basic astronomy. Venus is a hellhole. What's the next planet out? Mars. Let's go to Mars. Mars is a nice, stable planet. Earth-like, should have some lovely resources. He did say turning jets as well. How many turning jets? I'm not sure. Alright, let's scan first. Auto scan. Mineral scan. Oh, there's some blue things there. Very nice. No energy signatures. No biological signatures. No aliens on Mars. That's fine. Let's grab these blue things. How much are blue things worth? Jeez, why is Mars... What? Was that... That's my only lander. Okay, so I have to go back and I probably have to sell my gun. Is this... This is Venus! Jeez, I thought this was Mars! I thought this... I missaw. I missaw. This is Venus! I went the wrong way. It's okay, it's okay. We can recover, we can recover. I have that little ship with me, that escort. I could totally sell... I could just sell that. I went the wrong way. Mars is the other one. It's over there. No, I just flew... No, stop flying all of... Why are you suddenly... I got too many thrusters. We're moving too fast. Let's try and... Back to Earth. Come on. Okay. We did it. We did it. We went to the wrong planet. I counted the rings wrongly for the orbits. Is it out? Where do we get more drones? Is it in the shipyard? We lost some crew there, unfortunately. We can take crew out of that. Okay. Where do we get our drone back? Is it in Outfit Starship? No, wait, where do we get our... Can you not get a drone back? Really? Is there no way to get... It's in the middle of Outfit Starship. Oh, is it... Ah, I see. Up here, is it? Planetary lander. Okay, it costs 500. So, I think we do not need our gun. Let's get a planetary lander. You know what? Let's get 2, just in case. And we could get turning jets. That should make things a bit easier. Actually, let's take one turning jet off and actually have another storage bay. That makes sense. Okay. Exit menu. Okay, okay. Now let's go to the right place, and also, let's save the game. Just replace that. Yep, totally. Okay, navigate. Now, let's count the rings properly. And let's go to Mars. Mars. Fourth rock from the sun. That's that one over there. Not the big one. It's the smaller one. Did it. This is Mars. I'm totally qualified for saving the universe from the Ur-Quan. Don't say anything. It says Mars up there. Let's just make sure we always read the title. Okay. Dispatch. Maybe I should have gotten the crew back. I'm not sure. Let's just get what we can. Does driving around down here cost fuel? I don't think so. Oh. Potassium, okay. So these are worth 3 each. And then we get like 8 there, so it's 8 times 3, I guess. That's 5 times 3. Okay, I'm not doing the math straight away, but let's just loot everything here. And we are never going back to Venus ever again. As I said, it was a hellhole, and I'm just, it's not worth it. Exit. Navigate. Now let's, maybe the moons of Jupiter would be good, yeah? Moons of Jupiter? They're pretty safe, right? So let's head out to the larger planets over here. Oh, Jupiter. No, don't fly that way. Let's you know what? Let's check out here. This is Jupiter right here. Okay, there we go. Ah, the moons. The moons should be stable enough, right? I'm not landing on Jupiter because that's another hellhole. But the moons should be good. Scan. Auto scan. Nothing? No minerals? Callisto. Callisto's useless to us. Goodbye. Next moon. Let's check out that green one. This is... Scan. Ganymede, yes. Auto scan. Minerals, minerals. This is the frozen one, right? The ice one? Or is that Europa? That looks good. So we'll go for the big one. So we'll do this sort of pattern. Blue? Oh no, these are worthless. These are ×1. Well, not that great. But better than nothing. Jeez, is that full already? Well, we got the fuel. I'll go back down and get it anyway. This is not as worth it, but we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm not even sure if this is worth it for the fuel it costs to come down here. But that's it. We're leaving that. Exit menu, navigate. Let's check the next moon. And there. Alright. Scan. IO. Ah, that's looking much better. Yes, yes. Dispatch. These things are worth a bit more. ×8, yes. Oh, there's earthquakes here? Oh, right. It's a little close. Let's just be careful of earthquakes. So it shows a little dot before an earthquake happens. So we just gotta keep an eye out. So these are ×8, so it's definitely worth it to go back down. And let's just watch. Oh, damn! Let's try not get hit by those earthquakes. Let's. Okay. Got that. I think we lose crew when we take damage, so we gotta be careful here. But flying back to the ship does regenerate our health, so that's okay. Let's dodge those earthquakes. Got it. Okay, let's get out of here. That was worth it. That was good. And one more moon here. Let's glide on over and try and get it right. There we go. Yes, yes. Scan Europa. Red. Are reds good? Alright, dispatch. Let's head down here. Does it actually say if there's any... It says like Tectonics Class 2. I don't know what this information means. What am I doing with these minerals? You sell them for universal RU points. So he sort of simplifies... they've sort of simplified what minerals do. So you see on the right there, mineral values. So I get 7 bromine, which are red. So 7 times 2, that's worth 14. So picking that up means I get 14 RU points. RU points are just money, basically, to sort of buy things. So we need to spend time collecting these resources and stripping our first solar system, because if we're not properly equipped to go out into the rest of the universe, you get killed immediately, as I demonstrated earlier. Exit. Actually, manifest... How do we... Free 618, right? I did get another cargo pod, so we should be okay. We currently have... So you see here, we can count how much money we're gonna make. So 187 times 8, that seems pretty good. But then, like you see up there, 100 times 1, not so much on the light blues. I don't know what the purples are. The oranges are like radioactives, right? These are exotic, I see. Precious, rare earth, noble gas, base metal, corrosive, common. Okay. Exit menu. Let's go back to navigating. So we should have enough to head on over to the next planet. There's a few more moons out there. But we'll try not go to the gas, like actually land on the gas giants. I'm just gonna have a look at all the planets in our solar system. No, I missed it, damn it. We have too many thrusters. It's so hard to control. I think I need more turning jets. Let's hit that. Yes, very nice. There's a nice moon there. This is Saturn, another gas giant, so probably not worth it to go down. I should scan one of the gas giants just to see what it looks like. Oh, come on. Turn around. No. Ah. I'm gonna get it this time. You have to be careful on how you... Oh, come on. Shut up, don't say anything. This is harder than it looks, okay? Let's just fly slowly. There we go. Yes. Scan. Titan. Titan rains... What does it rain on Titan? Titan is the only other planet in our solar system that rains, but it rains like methane? Does it rain methane here? Weather class 3. So we gotta be careful. I should... I'm gonna go see what weather class 3 means. I see. Ooh. So not so bad. Not so bad. Let's just try and make this... So it actually just strikes my ship. I gotta be careful. Someone remind me. What does it rain on? Okay. It's probably not worth it here because... Should I? You know what? It doesn't do too much damage at class 3. Let's just strip it. That took out half my health? That's not fair. Let's hope we don't die. Okay, let's leave. Exit. Let's navigate. Let me just scan Saturn while we're here. I want to know what it looks like. Come on. Why did that not count? Why did that not count? I totally touched the planet. Let's go a bit more into the middle then. There we go. It rains methane, Stroblem. Thank you. So what does it look like? So weather class 8, which means just F off. But what does it actually look like? So there's nothing on it. Gas giants are basically worthless. Okay, exit. let's head on out. We should have plenty of space for more things. Fame Master, you're going to work? I'll see you later. That's Jupiter. Let's go to Where's Uranus? Oh well, let's go here first. I knew I was gonna miss it. I need more turning jets. Now let's try and get this right. There we go. So that's another gas giant. Let's just go for the moon. That should be on course. There we go. Yes. Neptune. This is Triton. A little bit. No tectonics or weather, so might as well just send one down. We'll go get the more valuable minerals first. Nice calm planet. Arsenic. Oh wait, no, that's less valuable. Sorry. The light blues are worthless. I keep confusing which one's less valuable. It's the whites which are worth 3. Light blues and reds are worse than the whites. Ah. They use white as more of a neutral color. Dark blue is gonna mess me up. The dark blue is more valuable. Okay, okay. Exit. Navigate. Let's head on over to the next planet. So Uranus is there, and then we've got Pluto. Let's try and get Pluto, shall we? No, it's this way. Let's glide on over. Pluto's small. There we go. I like how when you do actually enter a planet, it just auto-angles you to basically be correct. Apparently not. Oh, the planet is actually still moving. Maybe that throws it off. There we go. Pluto. Pluto, no longer a planet. Ah, they're all just... Ooh, purple. There's no... What was that? An energy signature? There's an energy signature on Pluto. Well, we're gonna grab this first. Are we losing crew every time we do this? Or every time we take damage? This is worth 25, right? 5 of them, jeez. And what is this energy signature? We're down to 9 crew? Jeez, what is that? Let's find out. We took damage. Mayday from surface. We have come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain, they killed Kowalski, Fates, Chin, Donnell, Luigi, and all 3 of the Lieberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunner can't penetrate the ship's hull armor. We are initiating emergency launch procedures. End of transmission.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty Captain Whistle. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spatiwa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spatty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spatty, is Huffy, Muffy, Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt.
This is brilliant. I absolutely love this Spathy. Now, he gave us coordinates just now, and I didn't write them down, but... Oh, this music is amazing as well. I love this music. I think he is more powerful than us, so I'm gonna say, don't kill us!
Okay, sure, we won't. Just remember though, this offer may be revoked at any time.
What are you doing here on Pluto?
About 20 years ago, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved. They made a valiant effort against the superior Ur-Quan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Ur-Quan armada, right up to the point at which the Ur-Quan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them.
So what are you doing here on Pluto?
When the Ur-Quan armada entered the system to subjugate formerly the Earthlings, the Ur-Quan presented the humans with the standard slave options. Join the hierarchy, as combat roles, and retain some autonomy, including the right to travel through space, or become a fellow species and return to pre-atomic savagery on the surface of their homeworld, encased for all time beneath an impenetrable force shield. The humans chose the latter option, and so were swiftly imprisoned on the surface of Earth. But the Ur-Quan didn't trust them to obey the restrictions, so they chose a small group of hierarchy combat starships from the Earth and Spartan fleets to create the so-called Earth Guard and station them at a base on Earth's moon.
Right, so we do know that base is now abandoned. And he's still, what are you doing on Pluto? Tell me, what are you doing on Pluto now?
Originally, we were stationed on Earth's moon, which made us Spatty a bit uneasy because with each passing day we grew more and more worried about the sneaky Earthlings making a surprise attack. But the Illrat kept telling us that it was impossible since the Earthlings had no ships or weapons whatsoever. That made us feel a bit better, but when the Illrat left, again we grew fearful, and decided to make a strategic redeployment to Mars. Later on we decided it would be prudent to relocate to Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, then later Saturn's moon, Titan, and finally here to Pluto.
So they're actually the enemy? They're actually the enemy? They're part of the Ur-Quan armada? What happened to the Illrath stationed in this system?
The Illrat contingent were supposed to be the toughest ridge crest, the most rigid flipper, yes, the backbone of the Earth Guard force. But they departed the system en masse not long after the last Ur-Quan dreadnought vanished from this region of space. They claimed to have received a direct order from their gods of evil and darkness, who had grown dissatisfied with the Illrat's passivity and wanted them to kill, or at least torture someone soon. Personally, I believe they just got bored and went up to have some fun.
Despite his personality, I think he speaks the truth. When do you expect the Illrath to return?
Well, when they were pushing up into hyperspace 18 years ago, we asked them that very question, and I think they said something to the effect of, "Real soon."
Oh, well, what is happening at the base on Luna then?
We decided that if the Earthlings figured out we had abandoned the base on Luna, they would be more likely to try something sneaky. So, we rigged up some old service androids and ordered them to drive around on the lunar surface in bulldozers, endlessly pushing around the same piles of dirt. In addition, we connected the base's local radio transmitter to an audio malnorme fun rum called Winky's Happy Night, hoping they would think we were still there.
Winky's Happy Night? So that wasn't a Mayday signal at all? Well, what happened to the other Spathy ships?
Over the past years, it became necessary to redeploy strategically some of our Earth-Guard forces to our homeworld in case of a sudden surprise attack by a vicious, unrelenting alien race which we Spathy call the Ultimate Evil!
Well, alright, the ultimate evil. How many crew do you have aboard?
Dozens, that is to say scores and perhaps even hundreds of my brethren stride through the corridors of this specially modified, super-efficient, mass destruction-oriented starship, which could lay siege to an entire planetary system should we choose to do so, which, fortunately for you, we have decided not to do today.
Hundreds? Come on.
I am undone. You are far too clever for a poor spotter like me, and now I must submit to your superior alien intellect. I guess I am not revealing any truly important secrets if I tell you that each of my species' Lunar-class void ships typically holds 30 spotter crewmen, though at present my vessel, the Star Runner, is not up to full complement due to the needs of my homeworld in their resistance against the ultimate evil. And in fact, my vessel is somewhat understaffed right now, seeing as how I am the only spotter on board, which is a bit frightening, as I am sure you can understand.
So he's alone. Okay. Who or what is this ultimate evil?
As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent.
The ultimate evil doesn't exist, does it? Where are the Ur-Quan now? That's an important question.
Our masters don't really keep us very well informed about their goings-on, so that all we know is that immediately after the subjugation of the last Alliance race, the Yahat, I think, the Ur-Quan gathered their dreadnoughts and departed toward the edge of the galaxy, commanding us to obey the slave laws or face their wrath when they returned.
Right. Okay, so the Ur-Quan have left. Can he join us? I'm sure you'd feel a lot safer if you were with us. Come on, Fwifo, join our fleet.
Well, I really want to, but I am just not sure that under the present circumstances, joining you in your exciting and also dangerous space adventures would be the best course of action right now, because the Ur-Quan could return at any minute, and the punishment they would bestow on me for such treason would make any other horrible death seem like big fun by comparison. Thanks for the offer, though.
Oh, I suppose he's got a point. Why are you still here, Captain Fwifo?
Since it was our most powerful and unforgiving masters, the Ur-Quan, who stationed us here, we knew it would be grossly stupid to disobey them completely, but we decided it would be okay to send just one ship home. We used one of our most ancient and solemn rituals, Poon Taffy, to pick the lucky ship. Then, some months later, we decided that it wouldn't really hurt if we sent one more ship home. And then later we sent another, and then another. Well, you get the idea. Alas, as fate would have it, when the final ritual was performed, I, Barriffo, was left here alone. For, as even the most immature in wrestling knows, there must always be one spotter who puts the short top on the stick.
Right, they drew straws. And I think that's all. Do you know anything about other alien races?
We only know bits and pieces of what happened to each race. For instance, when defeated, the Yahat joined the hierarchy as combat pros, while the Cyrene chose to be slave-shielded on a planet in the Bug-Squirt star system. No, that's not right. I forget its name. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the Shofixti. They were utterly wiped out in a gigantic blaze of glory.
Well, alright. What do you mean, blaze of glory? What happened to the Shofixti?
The Shofixti were half feral, as you know, having been uplifted by the Yahat just a few decades before the start of the war. Given their habit of detonating those suicidal so-called glory devices in combat, it came as no particular surprise to me when, upon the arrival of the Ur-Quan Primary Task Force at their homeworld, the Shofixti caused their sun to explode in a colossal supernova, destroying the entire planetary system, and not incidentally dozens of Ur-Quan dreadnoughts.
This is amazing. There's no way to say goodbye.
Me? You mean me, personally? How nice of you to ask! I was born a poor Green in Craftling, the youngest child of a family of 18,487. My male parent had to work hard to support us, very hard, but each of my brothers and sisters and I tried to help out to make ends meet. The female parent was kind and sweet to all of us. Why, she once even called me by name. She said, "Forever, forever, put your paws out to the door. I'll hunt someone's lair." What a treat, a golden memory. I swiftly matured into a fine example of my species with my parents' assistance. Achieved independence. Specifically, they pried me from the door jamb and rolled me into the street. Thus prepared, I set out to make my fortune. I had great dreams in those days. Yes, great dreams. I knew that someday I would be vastly rich, wealthy enough to afford a large, well-fortified mansion. Surrounding my mansion would be vast tracts of land, through which I could slide at any time I wished. Of course, one can never be too sure that there aren't monsters hiding just behind the next bush, so I would plant trees to climb at regular, easy-to-reach intervals. And being a spotty of the world, I would know that some monsters climb trees, though often not well, so I would have my servants place in each tree a basket of perfect stones. Not too heavy, not too light, just the right size for throwing at monsters. I was thinking about what color the stones would be painted. Aqua, mauve, or magenta, when a vegetable cart came careening down the street outside my house, and knocked me unconscious. When I awoke, I was aboard the void ship Star Runner, headed for Earth. Apparently, I had been out of my head for quite some time after the accident, and with the assistance of some kind strangers, had been relieved of my funds and convinced to join the Navy, where I have been unpleasantly employed for the last 25 years.
That's a story. That's a story. The galaxy teems with threatening monsters. Are you happy here, alone and vulnerable?
How true, Captain.
There's no way to say
How
goodbye.
True. In truth, just between us, during the past 7 years, I have been quite ill at ease, and yet now I find myself enjoying your company. This witty dialogue, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threatened me with death.
The only option is to say we'll attack you, so I guess we're gonna say that.
My ichors pulse through my body with unusual ferocity. Your arrogance has whipped me into a violent frenzy, and I am compelled to engage you in a preemptive defensive action. Now, you shall never learn my important secrets, such as the location of the orange giant star around which my home planet orbits. Oops, dang, you made me give that away! Captain, if you somehow survive my attack, I have one sincere hope. That you may soon be devoured slowly by an ugly, flat-toothed herbivore!
Do we actually have to fight him? We actually have to fight him. Wait, I sold my gun. I sold my gun, jeez. He's only got 1 health, but I sold my gun. Welcome to 90s gaming. We're gonna speed through this, okay? We're gonna speed through this. Killed by Fwifo. Shut up. Shut up, Infinite Oregano. I know I was killed by Fwifo and he's like... I'll skip all the dialogue. Where are we right now? I need my gun. I need my gun. Come on, I flew through this. I'm gonna go deal with Fwifo first. Give me my gun. Outfit Starship. Module. Let's sell that. Let's sell some thrusters. How much is the gun? 2,000, right? Fwifo, I'm coming for you. Give me my gun. Okay. Let's go kill Fwifo. I'm coming for you. We didn't need all those thrusters. We didn't need all those thrusters. Come on. Fwifo, I'm coming for you. I thought selling the gun... I didn't think there would be like alien ships like right here. Where's Pluto? Is it one out? One out. Okay. Alright, let's just land right here. Okay. And here we go. Come on, why does that not hit? Why? I fly right through Pluto then. You really gotta hit the center of these things. There we go. Okay, Fwifo, I'm back. Auto scan. Same spot? Okay. Dispatch. We're gonna grab this. So crystals, yep. Now let's go say hi to Fwifo again, and don't worry, I will skip past dialogue. Yep, we've read that. Hello, Fwifo.
Attention, big...
Yes. I'll do the same thing as I did. What are you doing here on Pluto? So what are you doing here on Pluto? Tell me what you're doing on Pluto now. What happened to the Ilrath? When do you expect the Ilrath to return? What is happening on the base on Luna? What happened to the other Spathi ships? How many crew on board? Hundreds come on. Who is the ultimate evil? Why are you still here? I'm sure you'll feel safer with us. Where are the Ur-Quan now? Do anything about other alien races? Blaze of Glory? What about yourself? Galaxy teeming with monsters. I've changed my mind, we'll attack you. Okay, I got a gun this time. I've got a gun. Maybe I should have chosen that to shoot people, but it's okay. Come on. Did it. Did it. Did it. Screw you, Fwifo. Debris scavenge. Yes, 225 RU. Very nice. Ah, fantastic. And now we can leave. And now we're gonna save right here. Right here. I'm not dying to Fwifo again. Navigate. Let's go to Uranus. Did he shoot himself? I think he shot himself, right? I think I missed. I think he shot himself. I died to Fwifo. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, Infinite Oregano says I could have fought with the cruiser. I forgot I sold my gun. I forgot I sold the gun. Let's scan here if there's anything. Maybe... Are there moons? I don't think there are moons. Are there moons? No, there's no moons. Let's just scan. Weather class 8. Yeah, it's useless. So I gotta just drop by the previous places to grab the RU. So there's nothing of interest here. We gotta top up on crew, fuel, and turning things, and maybe another gun? I don't know. What do we need before we set out to other star systems? But let's see. I have to drop by the moons, basically. These are all gas giants, so there's nothing much to do. And drop by Mars, right? Let's drop by that moon. Okay, I'm just gonna try and do this real quick. And then we can head on over to the next star system, right? There we go. The moon of Saturn, scan, auto scan. So weather class 3. This one was not quite as worth it because of the lightning. But it's probably worth... No, actually we could... It's probably worth one drop, right? Let's get that one. This was the lightning, right? Yeah. So we'll just grab what we can. Actually, let's fly back up. That costs 1 fuel. I suppose it's... Yeah, if I get struck by lightning and I lose half my health, then I'll just fly back up. Okay, we'll try and make this as... That's just 1 health point, okay. Let's see if we can... There we go. Okay, that's fine. Navigate to the next moon. Let's fly out this way. So that was Saturn. There was some around Neptune, right? As in some resources. Perfect, yes. The moon around Neptune, scan, auto-scan. Yeah, we can pick all this up. This is the one where I thought, yeah, the blue. Dispatch, grab the white ones first, because they're actually worth more. So I'll go here. Okay. No worries on this moon. Rhenium. So these are all worth 3. Potassium. Titanium. Arsenic. Okay. Cleared that out. Now, next was the moons of Jupiter, Mars, and then we can go and sell everything. That sounds good, right? Then we'll top up on crew, I think is what we need most. Now, I think only one of these moons had some tectonic problems. Scan. We just need mineral. Right, this was not so worth it, but let's just grab what we can. Still worth it to come on down. 16, 20. So these are low value, but there's actually a lot of it. Yeah. Do we lose crew every time we do this? Because right now it says crew 11. And that seems rather low. And pretty much got everything. Crew 23. Let's go for this one next. Scan mineral. Ah yes, this was Tectonics class 4, but we've got some decent resources. Just gotta watch for the earthquakes again. Alright. Dispatch again right there. Crew 11. I think we do slowly lose crew, don't we? Because it seems like it. Alright, one more trip down. Did it. Okay. Fantastic. Didn't get hit by any of those. As an exit menu, navigate. Let's just... I think the other two were decent? I can't quite remember which moons had what. Alright, scan mineral. Nothing. Okay. Last moon here. Ah, yes, there we go. There's some. Oop. Let's grab that. Astatine. So the red ones are worth less, but these orange ones are worth quite a lot. So I really want to get these. These are the radioactive elements. And these, probably worth it to pick it up anyway. Strip mine the planet. We'll just go this way. Okay. And then we'll drop by Mars, and then I think we're done with this solar system and we can head on out. We still got another 40 minutes to play today, so that's good. We'll be able to do some intergalactic stuff. Or interplanetary stuff. Interstellar stuff, rather. Navigate. Now, to Mars. Let's make sure we don't go back to Venus. Or just keep an eye out for those weather warnings. Can't believe Swiffy killed me. Jeez. That's so bad. Mars right here. Did it. And perfect. Mars. Scan. Mineral. This was all just basic stuff, but still worth it. Potassium. Yeah. It's probably not worth it to come back for the last bit, because it costs 1 fuel to do this. Alright, exit, navigate. Now let's go sell everything. So currently, I'm not sure how much RU we have, but let's sell everything. We'll get what we can back. Back to Earth. And back to the space station. Alright. We gotta talk to the Starship Commander.
Captain.
Minerals to offload.
Not a bad job, Captain.
Alright.
Bring
Goodbye.
back lots of minerals, Captain.
Now, let's outfit our Starship. Outfit Starship. So, we've probably got enough fuel, right? That should be fine. Module. Fuel tank, crew pod. So we got the gun. We probably don't need any more fuel tanks or crew pod. 2 storage bays are good. I could get the dynamo unit, right? That seems important. And we can afford 1 more antimatter thruster to make our fuel last longer, right? But then we're short. We can't afford more crew. We need our gun. I think I'm gonna have to take off 1 turning jet so we can afford crew. Shipyard, crew. Of this. Crew's not too expensive, but they did say we need at least 50. So we'll go for 50. And we've got that dude, okay. So this costs another 1,100. Okay, so we have 451 RU, so I guess we could just top up on our fuel. Back to 50. How much is it for one of these? 500? Should be fine. Alright. Depart Starbase, and we're gonna go to the next system after we save the game. Fantastic. Now, let's navigate. And let's head into hyperspace. Yes. We've stripped our home system. So we'll just go for the nearest star possible to try and avoid being caught by those dudes. I think the nearest one is here. There's something right here. There we go. Sirius. I guess we'll just check this out. See what we can find. There's no reason to visit the star, right? Let's see if there's anything here. Planet 1 on Sirius. Scan. Auto scan. Green? Class 3. Tectonics class 6. Jeez. I can't survive on this planet. Those tectonics will kill me. Temp 1000 C. I'm gonna have to come back to this, aren't I? Alright. Off we go. Somewhere else, somewhere a bit more somewhere a bit more safer to mine. Because I don't think we can take on those red probe dudes. They'll just absolutely destroy us. Next star over is this way, so we're gonna go this way. Fuel is fine. I don't see any red probe coming yet. Alright, here we go. No, come on. Get in there. Yes, did it. Okay, this looks a bit more promising. Let's go check out some of these. That looks like a gas giant, but I'll scan it anyway. Alpha Wolf. Weather class 8, so we're not going down there. Nothing of interest anyway. I hope it's not something like every planet in the system is a gas giant. That's planet 5, so I think there's 5 planets here? Yeah. We'll check out that green one. That looks a bit more rocky. That's promising. Planet 3. Tectonics class 5. I don't know if I can survive class 5. It's not red, so maybe I can. I'll just be very careful. I'll try and just grab something from over on this side. 1.2 fuel to send us down. Alright, we'll try and make this worthwhile. But finger on the escape key. Tectonics I can try and dodge. Ooh, that was close. You know what? That's fine. That's good. That's good. Navigate. Let's go to the next one. We almost filled up on that, so that's okay. So this is basically what we have to do until we get a more powerful ship. And then we can properly start exploring the system. Maybe build some more proper escort ships and stuff. That would be good. Ooh, there's 4 moons around this one. This should be worth it. Planet 4D. Tectonics class 6. Is it worth it? No, not at all. What are those? Those are life forms. But I'm not going to risk it for life forms right now. Let's check the next one over. This dark planet here. Planet 4B. Tectonics class 5. Okay. Just a little bit, really? It's not worth it to go down for that. Because we'll probably lose crew. This system is not... It's not friendly, is it? Tectonics class 4, we can deal with that. No energy scans. Biological scans show something. Alright. Let's see what's down here. Might be interesting. I think if we shoot people, it gives us biological data. Jeez, these things are tough. Nope. 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 These things are tough. Yeah, okay. Let's just leave. None of these planets have been very useful so far, I have to say. Planet 4C, come on, give me something useful. Nothing particularly useful, but I guess Tectonics class 5, we can survive that, get some resources. It's easier to see the tectonics on dark planets like this. Can we get to that last one without taking any damage? I think we can. And off we go. Alright. So I think there's a couple more planets we can check out here. So none of those moons were really all that useful. There's that tiny one over there. Let's check that one out first. Planet 2. Alright, come on. Be useful tectonics class 6. And it's not worth it going down either. Alright, let's just... We still have 43 fuel, so no big deal. So one last planet to check out here. No, don't... Let's come back around here. It's like navigating on skates. Okay, there's a couple moons. Let's hope something. Planet 1B. That's sort of worth it. Oh, it's so hard to see the dots. That's fine. Alright, better than nothing. Now we'll check out that other moon, and then we'll... I think that's a gas giant, so probably nothing there, but this moon might have something. Come on. Probably last chance to get anything. Ooh. Wait. Is dark blue good or bad? Light blue's bad. This planet's nice to stay on. Alright, dispatch. Let's just start anyway. Is dark blue good or bad? It's better. Ah, yes, finally. A planet worth Krypton. Ah. Come on. Argon. So we'll avoid the light blue first. See if we can pick everything up without having to come back here. Okay. Dark blue is good. Yes, ×4. This makes the trip worthwhile. Can we actually harvest everything? Oh, we might be able to. Oh, it's just one helium. Alright, that's good. And just in case, I will scan this planet. Alpha Wolf. Weather class 8. Anything of interest? I don't think so. Nope. Exit. Alright, our crew now is 42 with 42 fuel as well. This is where we save the game in case of anything happening. And we'll head on over to the next star system. Maybe we'll find something more interesting there. I expect the further away you get from The further away you get from Earth, the better. And let's see if we can avoid... Next one is over this side. Avoid those probes. No, come on. There we go. What am I looking at? Just one planet? This is Beta Wolf. Okay. It's right on the edge there. Ah, come on, I just missed it. Oh no, it worked. Okay. What is that planet? Planet 1 on Beta Wolf. Tectonics class 3, light blues. Sort of worth it. Light blues aren't good, but... I suppose if we just pick up as much as possible, it's still worth it to come down. Okay, just make sure we don't get hit. We don't want to lose crew, that just costs more RU. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and just in case, save again. You do have to save often in this. It's easy to die. Alright. Let's keep going. Is the stream still online, by the way? Twitch is still, like, intermittently going online, offline. Hard to keep track. 90s games are all about saving often? Yeah. You really have to. And over to the next star. I don't know where the next star was, actually. I guess we just travel. That's the next one I see on the map. Let's hope we can get there before we die. I think hanging around out here in hyperspace is not good. Okay, we got a plan for the next one as well, so that's good. I'm just watching the map here. Did it. Okay. Ah, nice 3 stars over there. Let's see if we can find anything of interest among these 3. That's just a gas giant, I think. Any moons? Nope. I think we can just straight up ignore gas giants for now. This is Rigel, planet 3. That's a gas giant as well. We'll just... What is that? Okay, good thing I saved. There's an alien here. I guess we should try and go say hi. I saw him fly to this planet. Ooh. Alright. We're encountering something. Encounter. Let's try converse.
Attention, Starship. We are the Stockpot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Gernut. Aha! Pahoik hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
Well, alright. We are the Empire of Gamerzak's flagship Zakalite from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great Crystal One's fabled alliance, the Alliance of Three Stars.
Maybe.
Before we go on, can you tell me more about your species? Because all three of you look very different.
In our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
They were the Zoc,
The Fot
the Pick.
and the Zabranki.
We three, the Zoc, Fot, and Pick, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Fot, and the Pick.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
Well, alright. What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
What do you seek from us?
we are a relatively peaceful group of species.
Unless we're angry.
So, we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Well, who is attacking you? What do they look like? It sounds like two forces are fighting each other and they're just caught in the middle.
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
Right, okay. I didn't write any of that down, so... I'm just gonna have to try and remember. We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Well, alright. That's that then. So I guess they're off. We'll just scour these planets a little bit. So we've met an alien race that doesn't want to kill us. Isn't that interesting? Black ships versus green shooty ships? Yeah, that sounds like what we had to figure out. I didn't take note of their star system either. You really have to play this with like a pen and pad. Yeah, okay, we could loot this world. Alright, let's go. Crew is dwindling a little bit. Now, I don't know if there's a quick way to get back home. Infinite Oregano says, they look just like us. Love how they use the game's limitations to make fun of itself. Yeah, that it's amazing what this game does. It makes fun of itself in a way that makes the whole thing make sense. Now, there was one more planet we can check out here. I think it was a gas giant, might have some moons. But we already have the next star system, next star rather. lined up, so we could just go there next. There. That's a gas giant. We'll just check if there's... Come on, don't... Come on, let's get the angle just right. Ooh, a bunch of moons. Okay. Let's check them out then. Scan. Auto-scan. Tectonics class 5. Doesn't seem worth it to go down. Nothing else of interest of biological or energy natures. Goodbye. Let's try another one. Stream's been going 2 hours, but we've only been playing for an hour 45 minutes, so we're gonna keep going. I mean, I suppose it's worth it to just drop down. No dangers on this planet. Unless these are just not... That was just 2 units. That's 4 units, so 6 units plus 4. 10 units times 3. 30. I don't know if that's... How much is 1 unit of fuel? I can't remember. Alright, well, 2 more to check out here. Let's check out this purpley one. Planet 2D. Tectonics class 3, but there's some dark blue, which is good. We can survive some tectonics. What? Scan, dispatch. We'll start here and head right. I think we'll need 2 trips for this. We'll try not to take any damage. Oh, a bit close there. Alright, we can keep going. Prioritize the dark blue ones. See if we can grab that. Okay. That makes this system worth it. And 1 more planet there. Closest to... 1 more moon, rather. Scan. Weather 3, okay. Nothing of interest, though? Okay, that's fine. Navigate. Using the Zack save emote, that's a good idea. MG frags. Let's save the game. Navigate. Next star, here we come. Alright, so we're making some progress here. We still have 35 fuel. We set out with 40 something. So when we get to 20 something fuel, we have to head back, if anything, to refuel. But if I go to the star map, so it actually shows, there's the Ilrath. Where are we now? Are we that green thing? Zukfot, Spati. So, okay, so I didn't remember the exact star systems, or the exact coordinates, but we know the exact, well, the rough areas. I think the Spati said a large, bright orange star was the homeworld. I do see a bright star there. Oh wait, no, I'm not that green thing. I am that... So I'm actually heading towards the Spati now, I think. Alright. Where is Earth? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, well, let's just keep going. I'm not sure how intentional my current path is, but let's just head over to these 3 stars. This looks like, well, at least somewhat interesting. No red probe, so that's good. I think as long as we don't hang out... Oh no, let's try not to... Okay, there we go. No red probe, so we're doing okay. 3 planets here, okay. Let's start with this one. Planet 2 on Alphasaurus. I hate how it's just slightly off. Lost in space, yeah. Actually, I don't know what we're going towards. Earth is the red one in the lower left. Tectonics class 8, let's just no. Goodbye. I'm not like one earthquake hits us and we lose our lander. So goodbye Planet 2. There were some biologicals on that, but I don't know, the last biologicals we met sort of almost destroyed us, so why is it moving so fast? There's no way to really brake on this. You just have to sort of fly in the opposite direction. Alright, Planet 1 on Alphasaurus. Class 3, so a little dangerous. Kinda worth it to go down, though. One trip, at least. Let's just try and fill up. So we got earthquakes and weather. So let's just be very careful. Can we get to the last one without taking damage? Ah, we took a bit of damage. It's okay. That's probably still worth it. Now, one more planet to check out, then we'll go to the next star. And we got another 10 minutes here. Just to keep playing, make sure we have a proper look at this game. And by the way, if you guys like this game enough, when it goes up on YouTube, if you guys like it enough, I wouldn't mind doing a series out of any of these space games for this week of Space Week. No, come on. Let's try not to fly too far away. No. I wanted to... How do I go back in? Can I? Ah, never mind. I'm just going to the next one. Come on. Get in. Okay. Just one planet here. It's okay. I don't think there would be anything too important on that one planet. If there is, well, oh well. Let's just check out this one planet here. Planet 1 on Betasaurus. Worth enough. No dangers on this planet. Unless biological scan... no. We'll start with the white. Light blue is not worth much, but if we fill up on it, then it's sort of worth it. We'll get that tantalum first. Hydrocarbons. So we've got 28 fuel. We probably should start heading back, right? Like, a lot of fuel is taken up by launching these landers. Not really in hyperspace. So I guess I should check out that one next star, then... That should be the end of the stream, actually. Okay, that should be good. Back to navigate. And we'll head to the third star, and then we probably should head home after that, but I think that'll be the end of the stream. Alright, let's go. By the way, does anyone know how long does it take to actually come to any sort of conclusion for this game? Let's head this way. One more star here. I don't see any other star nearby, so we're just gonna go straight here. Nothing? Oh well, I guess we'll use this as an opportunity to just check out... Oh no, there is something there. Look at that. One planet really close to the sun. That's probably got some weather problems or something, but let's just have a look. Planet 1 in Gammasaurus. Purple. Ah. Purple's worth it, right? No dangers either. Let's just drop on down. 4. So crystals, yes. So I guess, since there wasn't much here, let's just save the game. And we're just gonna try and get back to Earth. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Space Week once in a while, maybe? Oh, we'll see. Frags asks, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Master of Orion 2, an old 4X game, to compare with Stellaris on Thursday. This, Ur-Quan Masters, we're comparing to Everspace on Wednesday. Alright, so I know Earth is roughly back this way, so we're just gonna try and fly all the way back to Earth. I don't know if we're gonna make it. That probe might just show up and kill us. We'll see what happens. Crew 41. So we flew this way. How do we recognize what is Earth? We came from here. Can I check? Which one's Earth? Is it the bright orange one? Is it the reddish orange one? It should be, right? Is it one of these? Or is it further? I think it's further, right? Because we're running out of fuel. Wait, no, it should be that, right? That one should be Earth. I remember we started near a star. This should be Earth. Please be correct. There we go. Yes, 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 I got it right. With 12 fuel remaining. Ha, did it. So we left the solar system and came back with stuff, and we didn't die. Let's see how much money we actually made. Okay, Starbase Commander.
I hope the battle fares well, Captain.
Went okay. I have minerals to offload. So right now we have 331 RU.
Good work, Captain.
Not
Farewell,
that,
Captain.
it wasn't that great. 1,700, so we made like 1,400. Well, first things first, fuel. We have to go back to 50. Crew, we have to go back to 50. So we basically made like 600 RU. That's crap. But it allows us to buy one thing. So we have the dynamo unit. So 50 crew, 6 thrusters is sort of what... We get an extra thruster. That trip earned us a bit of story, another side objective, and 1 thruster. That doesn't seem all that great, but I suppose it's not that bad. And we have a couple minutes left, so what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna try get to the next... Oh, first thing we save. We're gonna try get to the next star system in the other direction. So we are there. So that's Earth. I gotta remember, that's Earth right there. You know what? I'm gonna try get to... I'll just have a look at one star system over, right? To the bottom right. Because that's the other star you see on the map when you first go into space. So I headed up right, so now let's head down right. just to see if there's anything of interest. So all these stars are, like, we can explore all of these. Jeez, there's so many places to go. And, I suppose it's just the usual. I don't think there's anything too particularly interesting here. That one looks interesting though. Let's just have a look at this planet. It's got some weird patterns. Good planet to mine. Alright, well, I think that's it. That's good. That is gonna be our stream for today. 2 hours of Ur-Quan Masters HD. A good look at the game. This is a fan-made remaster of Star Control 2, and it was good. It was good. Tomorrow, we are gonna continue our space adventures, well, rather space games for Space Week. Tomorrow is Master of Orion 2, and that's gonna give me a lot more chance to use you guys' names in naming things, because you can name, I think you can name ships, you can name planets, you can name stars. It's great, it's great. And I'll just take the names randomly. Alright, so I hope you're enjoying it so far. Everyone in chat, Infinite Oregano, Super Sajuk, Chaching, 888, Frags, Alec246, Revi, Clerkin, Grim Toadstool, Dargain, and everyone else in chat, a good number of you in there right now. Sarian Mar, thanks for the stream and always a good game. Yeah, this is fun, this is good. It has a classic feeling of just gameplay and personality over everything else, right? It doesn't matter what it looks like, it doesn't matter how it, you know, really, the fidelity of it or the refinement of it, it's just pure personality and gameplay. And that's what I love about nostalgic games. This one, I suppose technically 92, a bit earlier from my nostalgia range of 95 to 2002, but it's still 90s, and this remaster was 2012. Tandersia. Fun first day? Yeah, it's good. Tomorrow, into the 4 X's of old. And in case you're wondering why Master of Orion 2 and not 1, it's because I grew up with Civilization, and I could not naturally sort of understand Master of Orion 1. Master of Orion 2 is a bit more Civilization influenced, and I understood it much easier. But I know there's a big debate there. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for joining. This has been awesome. Thank you for joining me at the start of this Space Week. Hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! How do I... There we go. There we go. Bye!